And in the future, I'd really like to put a couple of spoolie boys on either side of this thing and have a twin turbo V10 Impreza. What's up, folks? Welcome to 802 Garage. If you want to win this turbo brought to you by MaXpeedingRods, all you have to do is watch this video, subscribe to the channel, like or dislike the video, and leave a comment below. Tell me what car you're going to put this turbo on. It doesn't even have to be your car. It can be a friend or a family member or somebody else who you want to win this turbo, but as long as they're going to put it on their car, I want to know down in the comments below. And whoever wins this turbo is also going to get support from me to turbocharge their car. I will help you find all the parts you need to get this done on a budget. That's why I'm standing in front of this beautiful, magnificent beast behind me, is because I turbocharged this car for under $500 total using an extremely similar turbo. So I can help you out and get your car turbocharged. Just leave a comment below. Let me know what you're going to do. And also, it would really help me out if you go to MaXpeedingRods on Instagram, follow them, let them know 802 Garage sent you. You can also follow me on Instagram while you're there. But let's get right to opening this beast. So this is a fairly standard T04E or T3/T4 turbo. And if that doesn't mean anything to you, I'm going to explain really quickly. Basically, a long time ago, Garrett, the big turbo manufacturer, came up with frame sizes for turbos. Essentially, how big is your turbo generally? They have T2, like T25 and T28. They came on Nissan SR20s. This is an SR20. And they have T3 and T4, which are obviously larger. So this is what they call a hybrid turbo. It is a T3/T4, which means it has a T3 hot side for fast spool and a T4 cold side for basically more airflow at the top end, so you can get more power out of it but still get quick spool. And this is a fairly decent sized turbo. Don't let anybody tell you this is small. And this turbo is really best suited for any 4 or 6 cylinder engine, like at least 2 liters and up. Good for up to 400 horsepower. I have seen people make 300 horsepower on these very easily on like Honda engines. It'll be more at the top end, but you can definitely do it. Oh, and here we go. And here's another very cool feature about this turbo in particular, is it comes with this V-band flange adapter. V-bands are all the rage now, of course, much more convenient than having to sort of bolt a flange to this, which this is already done for you. And it has an internal wastegate, so you don't have to buy an external wastegate, which adds cost. But that's just a really cool adapter so that it deals with all the exhaust gases for you. I don't know exactly what the wastegate on this is set for, but I would imagine it's somewhere in the 7 to 10 PSI range to start with. I don't need that bag anyways. And it is possible to change and modulate that. You can get a boost controller added in line here, etc. This is only an oil-cooled turbo, so you don't need to hook up coolant. It will work just fine that way. A lot of people buy the coolant turbos and don't run coolant anyways. So this is generally what they would call a 53mm turbo because it has a 53mm inlet, 52.7mm inducer, and 76mm exducer on the compressor side. Whereas on the exhaust side, you have a 65mm inducer and a 56mm exducer. So this is a fairly similar turbo in size to like a Garrett 3071, but it's actually slightly bigger on the exducer side on the compressor and the inducer side on the exhaust. So it has a little bit more top end flow, I would guess. In case you're worried, this turbo does come with some accessories to install. It has a V-band clamp. It has the gaskets for the oil feed and return. And it also has the other side of the V-band that you can weld onto exhaust, as well as the exhaust gasket. Most of what you need to attach this to your car. Of course, you're still going to need to build an exhaust and an intake and such, but MaXpeedingRods does have that stuff on their website. But again, if you have any issues with the specifications of this turbo, whoever wins it is going to have full support from me. What I can tell you is, if you strap this onto an engine like this 2-liter SR20 and you do the work, it would be pretty easy to make 300 horsepower, and above all else, it's going to make a lot of cool noises. Actually, let me show you real quick. I love the warble. Been running like this for a while now. I got old videos on that. If you want to go check them out, I'll put a little link up here. By the way, if you would like to see more work on this beast, I'm going to be redoing the whole setup soon so that I can put a hood back on it and make it much more functional. So that'll be on the channel soon. Please subscribe. And obviously, I got lots of cars and lots of turbo cars in general. So if you're into that kind of stuff, subscribe to the channel. It'll really help me out. Hey, I'm trying to give you a free turbo here. It's the least you can do. Help a guy out, huh? You can win this turbo, brought to you by me, 802 Garage, and MaXpeedingRods. I don't want to thank them so much. And please do go support me on their pages. Go follow them on Instagram. Let them know I sent you. And please comment below with which car you would like to use this turbo on to have some fun like this. The more you support me, the more they're going to support me in the future. And trust me, you're going to want to help me with that. Now, I say you're going to want to help me impress MaXpeedingRods because this is my V10 Subaru Impreza build. It's an 8-liter V10 and a 2001 Subaru Impreza 2.5 RS. I am working on the mounts right now, and it will be running soon after that. And in the future, I'd really like to put a couple of spoolie boys on either side of this thing and have a twin turbo V10 Impreza. And if you can help me impress MaXpeedingRods, they'll be much more willing to give me some noisy boys in the future to make this project all the more exciting. So please share this video with as many friends as you can so we can get a lot of views from MaXpeedingRods, and go over on Instagram, let them know I sent you and that you want to see them collaborate with me on future projects. Found the docs again. So obviously, if you're here, you've watched the video, please subscribe to the channel, like or dislike the video, and leave a comment below telling me what you would do with this turbo. And please share this video with your friends because they can enter as well, and you can get 10 of your friends to leave a comment below and subscribe to the channel. And if one of them wins, they can still give you the turbo. That's fine. They can say, I'm gonna give it to my friend. He's gonna put it on his Honda or whatever you want to use it on. So please support me there. And even if you don't win, you can get discounts on MaXpeedingRod parts. You can either use my link down below in the description, or you can use the coupon code 802 Garage with a capital G. I don't know if the capital matters, but please use it because that's what they gave me, and that'll really help me out. If you guys can go to that link and just check out what they have on their website. I've actually been very surprised with what MaXpeedingRods has to offer. Not only tons of accessories, but they have these basic turbos, they have their street performance turbos, which have more options like billet wheels, and they have their racing performance turbos. They even have things like stainless steel housings and billet components inside of the turbo, ball bearings. They really cover the full range, and they have products that compete with more expensive brands for sure. And beyond that, if you do win this turbo, you will need to buy accessories for it to make it work with your car, and you can get that discount on MaXpeedingRods. And if you contact me, I'll even try to help you work with MaXpeedingRods so you can get it done as affordably as possible and just have a lot of fun with your turbo. This competition is going to run from June 9th to June 19th, so you have 10 days to enter. Share this with as many friends as you want. They can go down in the comments below and say what car they're going to use it on, and subscribe to the channel. They have a chance to win and give you this turbo. So 10 days, as long as you get entered by midnight Eastern time in the US on June 19th, you will be eligible. I will announce the winner probably that Sunday, but within a couple days at the latest. Unfortunately, this giveaway is only going to be open to residents of the USA, but shipping costs would just be prohibitive outside. However, if you want a friend in the USA to win it for you and then they ship it to you, go for it. I can't stop you. Just please let me know what car they're going to use it on. But just be sure to tell them to make some videos on it so that I can share them with my fans and with MaXpeedingRods, because we would really love that. And by the way, no, there's not excessive shaft play. People always say that in videos for some reason. These are supposed to have a little bit of side-to-side play. It is correct per the specifications of the turbo. Not much in and out play, but a tiny bit of side-to-side. There's an oil film that this rides on when it rotates. It needs that play to have a proper oil film, but look how cool that looks. Love it. And here's a closer look at the exhaust side. I love turbos, they're so cool. So thanks so much, everybody. That's really it. I just want to give away this turbo to somebody who wants to slap it on a car like this and have a good time, and I will help you out as much as I can, along with MaXpeedingRods. Please like, comment what you're going to do with this turbo, subscribe to the channel, go follow MaXpeedingRods on Instagram, follow me over there while you're at it, and of course, if you haven't checked me out on TikTok, I'm having a lot of fun over there, and the V10 Impreza build is going strong. Future, hopefully, twin turbo V10 Impreza build. I appreciate y'all so much. You have a great day. Catch you soon on 802 Garage. What's up, folks? Welcome to 802 Garage. It is windy as hell out here, and this shot is totally ruined by it. Just a little less wind? Nothing? I swear to God, 5 minutes ago it wasn't like this. If you want to win this turbo, brought to you by MaXpeedingRods, all you have to do is watch this video. Really? Some loud truck? 2 liters and up. Classic. And this turbo is really best suited for any 4 or 6 cylinder engine, like 2 liters and up. 52.7 millimeter inducer, 70. So this tube, and unfortunately, this giveaway, you can either click the link there or use. You can either click the link down in the description. I'll also put it. Oh, GoPro, stop recording.